What's going on, y'all? Um, it's Why Not Us podcast. It's your host Ken J, and normally it be Empowerment Mondays, but today is Transparency Mondays. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's been kind of rough for me. It's been kind of tough for me for the past 2 weeks. Just, just being kind of rough. I've been drained. But I continue to go. I continue to pour into people, and I just continue to go, continue to go, continue to go. And when you're going through your spiritual awakening, when you're going through like rediscovering yourself, it's like a lot of things that you have to go through. It's going to be a lot of lonely days. It's going to be a lot of lonely nights. It's going to be a lot of nights that you're afraid to go to sleep. It's going to be a lot of times that you don't even know if you're coming or going. So I didn't even really want to do a podcast today. I didn't want to do it, but it's not even about motivation. It's about discipline, understanding what I'm creating, understanding what I've started. But I'm just being honest. I'm in a dark spot right now. It's really dark, but I'm still going. I'm still believing in myself, still believing in me. But it get hard. It gets really, really, really hard. And sometimes the person that's always empowering people needs some empowerment as well. Sometimes the person always motivating people needs some motivation as well. So I appreciate the individuals that understood where I'm at and understands where I'm at right now, and they've been consistent with me, from having conversations with me, from being on video chat with me, just empowering me. And I've allowed that, because sometimes we don't allow things to happen. Sometimes we don't know how to surrender, and we don't know how to just be still, in a sense, when it's us. You could be still meditating, you could be still with those things, but when you are really in the darkness, when you are really on that different level of rediscovering self, and the different programming of things that you've learned, and things that you are fearful of, what I mean, like being afraid of dying, being afraid of dying. Like, we don't even have a conversation about death. Everything about death is scary. You know what I'm saying? From the funeral home, from losing someone you love, from dying yourself. We don't even have these conversations. You know, we don't even have these conversations. But these are the different things that I wish we'll shed more light on. Different conversations that we can have conversations on, because there's a lot of people out there that's afraid of it. And let's be honest, because it's the unknown. It's the unknown. So we don't know the unknown. Me, myself, that's the unknown. Death equals the unknown. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it's the honest truth. But when you really surrender and understand that, listen, we don't have control over everything, and understand that we just have to live, and we just have to just be present in the moment, and just be present, just be grateful, just have gratitude. um it's a hard pill to swallow when you're thinking all the time, because we're just thinking, overthinking, we're overanalyzing, we're dissecting things. We're just overthinking everything. We're afraid to move. We're afraid to do this, afraid to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because of fear. And I refuse to live in fear. So I create my own reality I believe in myself. And, sometimes, you just have to be real with yourself and have to let people know, like, listen, it's hard for me too. It's hard for me too. It is hard for me too, you know. And I have to let people know, like, listen, I can't, I can, you can't vent to me today. You can't vent to me today. A lot of people run to me when they're going through things, and it's not the same thing, and that's okay, and that's fine. That's cool. Um, but it's not the same thing. And I don't expect that from anybody. I no longer have expectations for people. Um, I no longer have expectations for people. I'm just here to lead God and just be my most authentic self and just be in the moment. But I can't pour into everybody else, when I have things going on with me, you know, when I'm having dark moments, you know, when I'm walking in the darkness, I can only give you wisdom and drop off gems because of my experiences of the dark moments. So that's why I said, yo, I'm gonna be transparent today. Let's have a transparency Monday, because it gets hard out here. It really gets hard out here. It really gets hard out here. You know what I mean? Like around the holidays, all these things that's happening on in the world. People die every day, of course, but it's just like at a different rate now. You know what I'm saying? From the different things that's happening, from the people around you, you don't even know who to trust. But I know one thing: you got to trust yourself. You got to trust the higher power. You got to understand, like, yo, I'm going to get through it. So while I am still up here having Transparency Monday, I'm speaking to myself. I'm encouraging myself. I'm pouring into myself, but I'm also being vulnerable, letting y'all know, like, yo, it get hard out here. It really gets hard out here. And then, it's all about, what I mean, the unnoticed growth. Have you ever seen a tree grow? We never seen a tree grow, but the tree out there, right? The tree is out there. The only time we seen the tree transforming and having different things happening is when it's losing its leaves, is when the leaves are turning orange, and when the leaves are turning different colors, and then when the leaves are falling off the tree. You know what I'm saying? We notice that. But have we ever just sat back and thought, like, man, that tree wasn't that size? Like, that tree had to grow. And sometimes we get stagnant, and sometimes we feel like we're not enough, and sometimes we feel like this, and sometimes, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this: stop thinking so much. Do not think the thoughts that you're having are not really your thoughts, man. They're intrusive thoughts. So what I'll tell you is just to feel, just be more alive, just be in the present moment. Gratitude is the attitude. Instead of complaining about, man, I don't have this and have that, just look in front of you, everything that you do have. You're here. You know what I'm saying? You was able to wake up this morning. You was able to brush your teeth this morning. You was able to wash your face this morning. You was able to do these things. You have the activity of your limbs. You are still here. You are still here. You are still here. I am still here. I am still here. I am still here. And sometimes it ain't even about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? We have to really sit with ourselves. And sometimes we try to get busy and stay busy and stay busy so we won't have to sit with ourselves. But when you sit with yourself, that's a different kind of sitting, because you sitting with yourself. You sitting with yourself. You sitting with your fears, you sitting with your insecurities, you sitting with your dreams, you sitting with your failures, you sitting with everything. You're sitting with yourself. You have to sit with yourself. You have to cry. You have to release. You have to scream. You have to be real with yourself. You have to hold yourself accountable. I am scared of this. Why am I scared of this? So what you start doing is you start journaling things down. What you start doing, you start just sitting there. You start just looking at yourself. And guess what? Those different programs that you did learn, you'll start rediscovering yourself, who you are. Because at the end of the day, for real, we are just spiritual beings having a human experience. We are immortal. We are spiritual beings. It's different dimensions out here. Don't allow fear to keep you in a prison of your own mind. That's what I'm telling you. That's what fear was trying to do with me for the past 2 weeks, from all these deaths that was happening all around us. You know what I'm saying? From the young lady that traveled with her so-called friends. With her so-called friends. The young lady that traveled with her so-called friends, man. You know, it was just like everything that from takeoff passing. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many things that's happening. You know what I mean? And it's like we don't even pay attention to these things. You know what I'm saying? And when you start paying attention to these things, and you like, man, yo, it kind of gets scary. And it's okay to feel like that. It's okay to be real with yourself. I am afraid of A, B, C, and D. And that's bravery, because you're being real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is just be my most authentic self. All I could do is just be who I am and just tell y'all, man, listen, when you walking in darkness and you walking in darkness and you walking in darkness, you build resiliency. You understand what I'm saying? You build strength. Everything that's going unnoticed ain't unnoticed. It ain't about nobody else. It's about you. It's about you. So even though it took me a minute to get out the bed this morning, it took me a minute to get in the shower this morning, but I sat with myself and I meditated. And as I meditated this morning, my grandma Annie spoke to me. My grandmother spoke to me this morning. She told me to live. She said, live. That's what the message I received this morning from my grandma Annie, to live. It's okay. Live. And so I'm going to do exactly that. Live. I'm not going to live in fear. That's what people want. That's what it's all about. All around us is about fear, from the news, from this, from that, all this drama, all that. It distracts us from us. Sit with yourself. Stop doing 10 and 20 things a day. Sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. You got to sit with yourself. 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 Stop running away from self. Stop running away from self. Because at the end of the day, it's just you and self. At the end of the day, it's just you and self. In that mirror, it's you and self. It's nobody else. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. This message is for me. I'm talking to me. I'm talking to me this morning. I'm letting y'all know, like, listen, it's been dark for me, but I continue to keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's not always positive vibes. It's not always positive energy. It's not always love and light. It's darkness. It's darkness. You know what I'm saying? It's darkness. It's anxiety. It's depression. It's all of those things. But you get through it. You get through it. That's what I'm telling you. Get through it. And I'm just telling y'all, listen, I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel to tell y'all, listen, you just gotta keep going. You just got to keep going. No, you might have not wanted to get out the bed this morning, but you got out the bed this morning. No, you didn't want to brush your teeth this morning, but you brushed your teeth this morning. No, you didn't want to meditate this morning, but you meditated this morning. You feel what I'm saying? It's those thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's those thoughts. It's those what ifs, what ifs, what ifs, what ifs. You understand what I'm saying? But when you sit down with yourself and you really be honest with yourself, and you say to self, like, yo, I'ma live. I'ma live. I want to be free. It's all about liberation. Why we want to be confined in a box? Why are we pointing fingers at each other? Worry about your own life. Why are we speaking on other people's situations? Worry about your own life. Worry about your own life. Cause it ain't what it seems. Don't get so caught up in social media. Cause it ain't what it seems, people. I could take a picture and smile. Does that mean that I'm happy? That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. I could take a picture and smile. Does that mean that I'm happy? Do it mean that I'm happy? Hindsight, people might be like, man, they happy. You see a person over there taking trips. You see that person doing that, and you sitting here. So sometimes God puts us in lack of moments. He puts us in lack of moments. So when we do, because we're of abundance energy, you understand what I'm saying? We are of abundance, but sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes the darkness provokes light, and people, this healing journey, I'm telling you, it's not happiness, because people are not telling you about those nights when they're crying, when they're screaming, when their body's in pain, when they're just laying out, when they're just so constricted. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is just tell you how I feel and tell you what I'm going through. It ain't about love and light all the time. It's not about love and light all the time. It's not about love and light all the time. I give love freely because I know that's what the world needs. I don't expect nothing else. I don't expect, but sometimes I get weary, and sometimes I get tired, and sometimes I get drained, and sometimes the healer needs to get it together, because I'm a healer. I'm of love and light. Everything I touch is gold. I'm different. I'm not of the world. I'm just here. I'm not what you think I am. I'm different. And I'm happy to be different. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be different. But I just had to be real with you this morning. You might be going through something 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 this morning. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I haven't been sleeping. I haven't been sleeping, yo. My mind has been racing. My mind has been going against me. My mind. My mind. Your mind will turn on you. Your mind will turn on you. Your mind will turn on you. Your mind will put thoughts in your mind. Your mind will make you feel like something wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with you. It's just a test. It's just a test. This is Transparency Monday for you. Let's be real with ourselves. What are you holding back? What are you fearful of? Let's be real with each other. What are you fearful of? What's bothering you? What's keeping you up at night? What's bothering you? What's keeping you up at night? Like, I just want people to understand, like, listen, it ain't all about love and light all the time. What's good, family out there? I love y'all. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what it is. But it's Transparency Monday. I just got to keep it real with y'all because I've been going through, yo. I love you too. I love you too. Listen, I've been going through, yo. I don't even reach out to people like that, yo. I love you too. I love y'all. Y'all better. I don't even reach out to people like that. Like, I don't, when I say I don't even reach out to people like that, I don't. When I'm going through things, I figure it out. You understand what I'm saying? I figure it out. But man, I need some love and light to me. I need some grace on me. You know what I'm saying? I need some water on me. You feel me? I need some sunlight on me. That's what I need. That's what I need. Because if it's sunny outside, that don't mean it's sunny inside, bruh. That's what I'm telling you. It's all internal. It don't have nothing to do with external. It's internal. And it's just one of those times, man. It's just one of them. It gets really hard, bruh. It really gets hard out here, bruh. But I keep going. I keep going. I keep believing, right? Because at the end of the day, you got to believe, right? That's the energy, right? Big energy only. Even in my darkness, I'm screaming out big energy only. Because I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Even in my darkness. Even in my darkness. That's why the darkness ain't no win. I am of light. I am of love. I am a powerful entity. I'm telling y'all, I'm just being real with y'all. It ain't what it seemed, yo. It ain't what it seemed, yo. It ain't what it seemed, yo. It ain't what it seemed, man. I've been in the mud. When I'm telling you in the mud, believing in myself, even when my mind tell me what you talking about. Even when my mind say what you talking about, my mind want to turn on me, bruh. My mind. My mind. Suicidal thoughts are real, yo. Suicidal thoughts are real. Suicidal thoughts are real. All that is real. Your mind is so powerful. It will have you on the edge. It will have you, it will have you all over this place. But guess what? When you know who you are, when you understand who you are, and you have spiritual people around you, and when you have spiritual people around you, let me say that again. When you have spiritual people around you, bro, spiritual people, when they already been through that spiritual journey, when they already know what you're going through. So I'm gonna give a shout out right now. I'm gonna give a shout out to Little. I'm gonna give a shout out to my old lady, most definitely, because bruh, they've been keeping me. Like my nephew, my sister, my mama. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like me reaching out to different people. Like, yo, like it's been crazy, bro. It's been really, really crazy. But guess what? I'm here though. I'm here. And I'm telling y'all, I'ma continue to go. I'm gonna continue to go. Cause sometimes we suppress things. We suppress things. We put things here. We not grieving like we supposed to grieve. We not allowing things to happen to us like we want to, because listen, I want to be in control of everything. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing we ain't in control of, the one thing we in control of, it sits in your mind and it festers. And you know what I'm saying? Your mind is a powerful, 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 powerful thing. Michael, please. I want to have a conversation with you. I really do, bruh. I really want to have a conversation with you, man. I was drawn to you, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we all gonna win, bruh. It don't even matter. We are all powerful beings. You heard me? So I want everybody today to understand. I want everybody in the comment section right now. If you still here, I want you to say, I am a powerful being. I want y'all to say that. If y'all believe that, say that. I am a powerful being. Say that about yourself. You might be going through right now, but it's okay. It's okay, yo. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I'm telling you, it's okay. Yeah. Hey, cuz, me too, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Transparency Monday. Me too, cuz. Me too. That's what I do. Let's go. I am a powerful being. Let's go. That's the energy. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate y'all, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love all y'all, man. For real. I'm still in my darkness, but even in my darkness, I'm still screaming big energy only. I'm still screaming that. I'm still screaming that, man. I'm still screaming that, man, because it get crazy, bruh. It gets so crazy out here. And that's when you understand how powerful you are. You know what I'm saying? Because only a select few would go through these different transformations. Some people can't even manage it. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't even manage it. And it's okay to see a therapist. It's okay to see a therapist. You know, if y'all want a free therapist right now, because I'm about to see a therapist for 2 weeks for free. If y'all want to know how to get a free therapist or whatever, I know how you can get a free therapist for 2 weeks, man. For 2 weeks. For real, for real. I'm being real, yo. I'm being so real with y'all, man. I'm about to, like, for real, for like 2 weeks. I'm about to have this lady, man. You know what I'm saying? For 2 weeks, it's free. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to or whatever, you know what I mean? You go to betterhelp.com. You go to betterhelp.com. You feel what I'm saying? You go to betterhelp.com. It's just so crazy because when we're going through the midst of our storms or whatever, I go on YouTube and I be searching and stuff. And so when I'm searching and I found this guy and he was like, you know what I'm saying, he had this link and it was 2 years ago. And I was able to go to that link, and guess what? I'm able to have therapy for 2 weeks. But after the 2 weeks, it's like $65 a week type vibe. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some tools from her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some tools from her. You feel me? And I'm gonna fill up my toolbox. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to pour into me. You feel me? Because it's real out here. And I just want y'all to know, man, listen, this is what this platform is for, to be transparent, to be honest with each other, to speak on the things that's bothering us, not to be shut up. You know what I'm saying? Not to be like, yo, that's weird. None of us is weird. We just going through things, man. We just going through things, man. We just going through things, man. It's gonna get better though. Cause why not us? Why isn't it gonna get better for us? Because the only way we can look is up, right? At the end of the day, the only way we can look is up. So you know what I'm saying? So if this message has touched you in any way, please share this message. You know what I'm saying? Please share this message. Please share this message. My podcast, Why Not Us Podcast, it is on all major platforms. You know what I'm saying? On all major platforms. It's on all major platforms. You feel what I'm saying? It's on all major platforms. And if you do have a story to share, and if you do want to have a conversation, even if you don't want to go live, even if you don't want to record it, you know what I'm saying? Just hit me in my inbox. You know what I'm saying? If you do want to get that free therapy, like I was telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's betterhelp.com or whatever. Betterhelp.com. I'm hoping that maybe the link, I don't know, I'm gonna go back and check for the link, because like I said, I got it from YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go back and check the link, and I'm gonna make sure that, you know, if y'all want to, I'm gonna put this in the comment section, because let's be real, man, we be going through, man. I'm telling you, we're going through. If anybody want to get on here with me this morning, want to have a conversation with me, if anybody want to join the live this morning, just let me know. You know what I mean? Because I just want y'all to know, like, bruh, it'll get better. But we got to choose for it to get better for ourselves. We got to really choose. We have to really sit and really let God be God, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? And just surrender. At the end of the day, we got to surrender. I surrender all. We got to really surrender. We got to really surrender. So that's what it is. Just surrender. Just be real with you, real with yourself, and just keep going. Just keep believing. And don't think as much. Don't think, just feel. You know? So with that being said, to everybody that came through to show love this morning, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Everybody's gonna have an amazing day. Create your own reality. Just keep going. Just keep believing. And y'all already know, man. Y'all already know this right here, man. Y'all know I gotta play my outro. Y'all know I got to. You know what I mean? So I love y'all. Peace and blessings, man. And here we go. Let's go.
You can be what you wanna be. See what you wanna see. Go where you wanna go. Oh. Why not? Why not us? Why not us? Why not? Why not us with Ken J? Why Not Us podcast with Ken J.